and welcome to our channel. I'm Jamie and this is Skylar.
This is day 5 on our celebrity cruise on the Summit.
We got off the ship around 10 a.m. We had reserved a car to do a beach tour on the island, similar to our day in Barbados. But when we woke up, we were both feeling the after effects of our epic hike in St. Lucia the day before. We scrapped our plan for another beach day of island hopping and instead decided to go to the one beach we were most excited about visiting, Galleon Beach. We spoke with a taxi company at the port in Antigua and were connected with Theo's taxi service. The 30-minute drive across the island went quickly as we enjoyed the scenery and Theo's company. Theo had a great sense of humor and a wealth of knowledge about the island of Antigua.
We don't get too much of rain in Antigua. And you find most of the fruits on a whole. The more they get sun, it's the sweeter they get.
Okay.
A rainy island like where I was born in Dominica, St. Lucia, those places there, you have a lot of rain there. So the fruits will be more juicy.
Galleon Beach is in the Shirley Heights area and is known for offering great hiking, snorkeling, and one of the best viewpoints on the island.
This road is taking up to Shirley Heights.
Theo dropped us off at a private entrance for the Galleon Beach Club and planned to come back for us when we called him. We had no concerns he would not come back to pick us up, as he did not collect any payment until the ride back. We would highly recommend his services if you are on the island, and we'll leave his contact information in the description below.
So this is Galleon Beach. This is a great beach for snorkeling, to hopefully see some sea turtles, and there's also a shipwreck somewhere out here. It's beautiful.
It was cloudy and cool on our arrival, and we enjoyed some time on the beach, which we had nearly to ourselves. After a few minutes of relaxing on the beach, our desire to explore took over. We followed a random path off of the beach in hopes that it might lead us to the Pillars of Hercules. The path went through a wooded area and out to a rocky beach. In this area, we found another path which we believe would have led up to Shirley Heights at the top of the cliff area. We decided to continue to follow the beach in hopes that the Pillars of Hercules may be just around the bend. When we rounded the bend, we quickly realized we found what we were looking for.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. We are visiting around 11 a.m. and the tide is currently going out. So we're not sure how high the water gets when the tide is in, but we were hoping we would be here when the tide went out to be able to walk all along here and not worry about the waves. Oh wow, it is just really cool to see rocks like this.
Eventually, we rounded another bend and found yet another unique area of rock formations.
Oh, wow!
We later learned that this area is known as Mermaid Gardens.
Now we can see all the pillars from a little bit higher.
After about an hour or so hiking around the pillars and Mermaid Gardens, we made the short hike back to the sandy beach area.
We've been eating lunch on this nice little swing on Galleon Beach here in Antigua. We brought some snacks from the ship, but we also dehydrated some beef jerky before getting on the ship, and it's been an excellent snack for all of our adventures on the islands this trip. Oh, there's just a bird that flew by. We want to show you our view for lunch today. It's been cloudy, but it's still beautiful here. It's kept it much cooler, which was nice for hiking around the Hercules, or the Pillars of Hercules. So we haven't minded. Maybe the sun will come out a little bit later. Here's the backpack cooler that I think I mentioned earlier, this igloo backpack. We have been taking it with us on the islands, packing lunch along with waters, beers, putting ice in it, and just taking it with us. It has kept our food cold for hours. Really cold. So it's a pretty solid backpack. After lunch, Skylar walked down to a little bar area to see if he could get a local beer, and he came back with some local beer.
Alright guys, so in case you have too many wadadlis while in Antigua and get lost or forget where you are, you're in luck, because on every wadadli is a map of Antigua. So currently we are in the Shirley Heights area, which is in the southeast corner, and we need to get back to St. John's to get on our ship, which is in the northwest corner of the island. So hopefully we don't need to rely on this map later, but in case we do, we'll be in luck.
We are done with lunch and the sun is finally coming out, so we're gonna go check out this snorkel area. How is the snorkeling? We are finally done snorkeling. We were probably here for a good 2 hours, and unfortunately it kind of stayed gloomy all day and it's kind of cold, so we called our taxi guy, Theo, and he is coming to pick us up to bring us back to the ship. Even though it was gloomy, we had a great time here, and we would recommend Galleon Beach. The day is pretty calm right now. Even though there are multiple cruise ships in port today, we had no trouble finding a place to ourselves. Granted, the weather probably helped us out a bit, but we're still glad we ventured out to experience the island. And Theo is back for us.
Got their own currency.
Okay.
But all the other islands use this currency.
So all the islands on the bill is where you can use this currency.
Is the ship right there?
I see it, yeah. Back to the summit. Coffee cheers.
Then we got ready for dinner at the Cosmopolitan. Our favorite appetizer from the evening was eggplant caviar. It reminded us of baba ganoush. We also tried the French onion soup, prosciutto, and the spinach turnover. For the main course, we really enjoyed the gnocchi and steak Diane. Lastly, for dessert, we had the cannoli tutti frutti. Thanks for watching the 5th episode in our Celebrity Cruise series. If you are interested in cruising, go back and watch the first 2 episodes in this series for more footage on the Celebrity Summit. Episode 3 covers a port day in Barbados, where we visit 8 different beaches, and Episode 4 is a port day in St. Lucia, where we climb the Petit Piton. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss our next episodes in St. Kitts, St. Thomas, and Puerto Rico.